Ladies and gentlemen, this first match is a triple threat match, and it is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, weighing in at 165 pounds of pure Cuban passion from Miami, Florida, the Cuban heartthrob, Johann Ramzes!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and you are looking live at Coral Springs High School in Coral Springs, Florida, and watching us live exclusively on YouTube on Fighting Evolution Wrestling's page. It is time for another Breakout. Blake Chadwick alongside the owner of Fighting Evolution Wrestling, Julius Xavier. We've got a great pre-show tonight to kick off Holiday Open Challenge 2.
This is the greatest show, I think, of the year. The Open Challenge 2. We're back in Coral Springs, and this is the greatest way to kick it off, in my opinion. The greatest way to break out.
A lot of controversy surrounding the event in 2016. We are back in Coral Springs in 2017 to close out this monumental year for Fighting Evolution Wrestling. Orlando, Coral Springs, Clewiston, the Dominican Republic. We've been all over the world, and now it's time to close things out here. It's triple threat action in Coral Springs.
Baltimore, Maryland, the Gun Show, Mason Wall!
He's somebody that I'm looking forward to seeing back in FEW. I think we saw him the last time it was the People Show.
Mason Walls has been a part of FEW in the past. The Baltimore native has yet to really make that impact, Julius. But you, along with the general manager, Teddy Long, who is indeed in the house tonight, came to the conclusion that this is a great opportunity for Mason Walls. Johann Ramsey's been on a roll, a huge win over Scorpio Sky at Ground Zero the last time we were here in Coral Springs. Mason Walls, Johann Ramsey's, and one of the top up-and-comers in Florida today in the form of the Outlaw.
Opponent, weighing in at 205 pounds from Dallas, Texas, Outlaw Mitch Mitchell!
Yeah, I misspoke earlier. I meant the Outlaw. Was the last time we saw him was the People Show. And I'm glad to see him back here in FEW.
We did see the Outlaw in the past at Fighting Evolution Wrestling, whether it's been in Clewiston, down in Miami. As you said, Mason Walls making his FEW debut here tonight. But Outlaw Mitch Mitchell, one of the fastest rising stars in the game today, very popular, but chomping at the bit to get back at FEW. Teddy Long and yourself came to an agreement with him here tonight on the Breakout pre-show, and you have to think this would be a great way to end the year and ring in 2018 with a huge win in this matchup. Remember, one fall to a finish, the first pinfall or submission, and this matchup.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's definitely ready to roll. And nothing better than a triple threat start to get things broken out here.
As Johann Ramsey's once again not showing that respect. And Ramsey's in recent weeks has teamed with Jackson Blade. That didn't work out. And as we pointed out the last time we were here in Coral Springs, a huge victory over international star Scorpio Sky. Bell sounds were underway. Breakout pre-show. Kicking things off with this triple threat match. And Julius, from what I understand, after this coming up next, tag team action here on the pre-show featuring the Guadalupe brothers.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that. That's the second match here on the Breakout. And, you know, every match, you know, these participants are vying to be the one that steals the show. And so I'm very excited and looking forward to see what breaks out tonight.
And Mason Walls showing off some strength in the early going against Johann Ramsey's. Walls looks to have the size advantage in this matchup. And Julius, you want to talk about the main show here tonight, Holiday Open Challenge 2. The Soul Man Alex G defending that FEW Heavyweight Championship, the brand new champion. He will defend it against Jack Swagger, the All-American American in our main event, plus the big guy Ryback, Ace Mayhem. Will it be long stroke style tonight for the big guy?
It might be. The big guy is a big guy himself. Ace Mayhem's another big bull. And like you said, would it be that long stroke style? And I've never seen this before.
As that will certainly be two freight trains ready to collide. A three-way collar and elbow tie up there as Johann Ramsey's trying to get into the mix once again. As Outlaw Mitch Mitchell trying to insert himself here. And Johann Ramsey's running his mouth which we know he's an expert at.
Oh, yeah, he is. But you got to do more than run your mouth in that ring. Oh.
And it looks like Walls and Mitchell have had enough here. The double team Irish whip. And the double hip lock takeover, sending Ramzes right down. And a pair of back elbows. And Ramzes rolls to the outside. And it looks like Outlaw Mitch Mitchell and Mason Walls working together in the early going, but now, Julius, they will hook it up here in the center of the ring.
Yeah, and here it's just one-on-one with the Johann outside of the ring. I've been, like I said, I've been looking forward to seeing Mitch back. I'd say he's evolved since the last time he was in FEW.
A lot of strides have been taken since the last time we saw Outlaw Mitch Mitchell in early 2017. Really expanded his horizons throughout the last calendar year. And here he is in Coral Springs looking to prove his worth once again at FEW. A possible future title shot in his sights with a win here. As this side headlock applied, Ramzes back in the ring. And now Outlaw Mitch Mitchell trying to take it to both Ramzes and Walls. There's a clothesline. And that's going to send Ramzes to the outside, but keep an eye on Mason Walls. Now with a series of deep arm drag takedowns.
It's a special type of strategy you need to have for a triple threat match. Most definitely. And, you have more than one opponent that you're focusing on.
And from what I understand, as we talked about, coming up in our next match to close out the Breakout pre-show, the Guadalupe brothers, Stefan and Julio, they will be in tag team action, taking on the makeshift team of former FEW champion Reggie Rhythm and Orion Shah. Julius, that's a tag team I'm very looking forward to seeing.
Orion Shah, he's made a lot of strides in FEW. Most definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings out tonight.
And Johann Ramzes on the receiving end of that back body drop. As Walls right now applies that side headlock to Mitch Mitchell, sends him for a ride. And the Outlaw, with the power and strength, takes him down with that shoulder tackle.
Yeah, straight to the back. And he's going to be feeling that tonight.
And Julius, we were discussing the card a little bit. We talked about the FEW Championship on the line. We talked about Ace Mayhem and Ryback. The tag titles on the line. Cool Pimpin', the #1 contenders, JB Cool and the Pope Elijah Burke. They will take on Mosh and Thrasher, the Headbangers. As we saw Reggie Rhythm and Thrasher in tag team competition against Cool Pimpin' at Ground Zero. But look at him take advantage right there. Walls with the power slam. But now Mitch Mitchell, he's the only man standing, Julius, as he looks to possibly close things out here.
Oh, yeah, and he looks like he's focused and determined. And I feel bad for Johann Ramzes.
Could be looking for that shotgun neck breaker. Instead, it's a superplex up and over. Nice job right there by Mitch Mitchell. And charges in, does Walls. As these two try to take out Ramzes yet again. Mitchell, he gets taken right down. Ramzes floats right over into the DDT.
Ramzes got to feel like this is a 2-on-1.
Again, one of the caveats of the triple threat there, Julius, that odd man out breaking up the pin. As Mitch Mitchell and Mason Walls going back and forth here. Both of these men looking for a huge win.
Oh, yeah, the back and forth. They're throwing the big ones now. Back and forth, back and forth. They're both striking extremely professionally.
Haymakers and forearms here in our opening match on the Breakout pre-show. Mitch Mitchell charges in. Walls trying to create a bit of separation here. And Mitchell with the headbutt. And now Mitch Mitchell in a very precarious situation. He's going to take Walls from the apron all the way up to the top rope here. And the headbutt sends him down to the floor. But keep your eyes here, Johann Ramzes. That top rope side Russian leg sweep. Here we go. 1, 2. And he breaks it up, does Walls.
That was almost a brilliant end to this triple threat match. Johann Ramzes had it well scouted. He almost won. You can't throw a fit now, though.
And Ramzes starting to lose focus. As you said, Julius, starting to throw a bit of a fit now as all three men are down. As Ramzes is attempting to get back to a vertical base, Mason Walls on his knees. Mitch Mitchell still laid out.
By the way, did I mention how well the referee is doing in this match? He's doing it.
I had a feeling you might point out the referee's expertise here. I'm sure you like that outfit as well.
Yeah, it's the standard FEW referee uniform.
As Mitchell and Walls pinballing Johann Ramzes back and forth here. Mitchell, he puts him in position, fireman's carry, and there's the shotgun neck breaker. But Ramzes right there catches him, and Mitchell to the outside. And now two men in the ring here, Julius.
Oh, looks like he's setting him up. He looks like he's ready to end this match.
There's the Irish whip to the opposite buckle. Reversed by Walls. He charges in. Nobody home, but he lands there on that second turnbuckle. Cross body. Referee out of position. 1, 2. Rolls over. Ramzes got the leg hook. 2, 3. And Johann Ramzes steals the win.
Wow, Johann Ramzes.
And the winner of the match,
He really
Johann Ramzes!
So Johann Ramzes finds the opening. Hits with Mitchell. Walls. And Johann Ramzes now on a winning streak. The closing of 2017. A valiant effort by Mason Walls in his FEW debut. Outlaw Mitch Mitchell, another incredible showing by him. You have to expect him at some time in 2018 to be back in an FEW ring. But Julius, what a way to set the pace by Johann Ramzes.
Hola y muy buen día, mañana, tarde o noche, estén donde estén. Mi nombre es Rafael Cabreja y me encuentro camino a Coral Springs, Florida. En este momento, junto al campeón internacional de la Fighting Evolution Wrestling, el dominicano Adrián Herrera. Adrián, cuéntame a mí y a todos los fanáticos de la lucha libre, ¿qué se siente formar parte de una empresa internacional como la Fighting Evolution Wrestling?
Bueno, ¿qué te digo? Esta es una experiencia única. Y antes que nada, Rafael, con tu permiso, quiero agradecerle a lo que es al Salón de la Fama Teddy Long y a Laia Borg por entrenarme y ayudarme en lo que fue el día de las audiciones para yo poder pertenecer a lo que es a la FEW.
Excelente.
También quiero darle las gracias por confiar en mí, a JB Cool, aunque lamentablemente el caso...
Vimos cómo fue el desenlace. Ahora eres el campeón internacional de la Fighting Evolution Wrestling.
Sí, en realidad le demostré lo que puede hacer un dominicano cuando se lo propone.
Excelente. Y bueno, una última cosita así bien rápido. ¿Qué está en el futuro de Adrián Herrera junto a la Fighting Evolution Wrestling Internacional?
Bueno, vienen muchas cosas grandes. Te lo digo en el sentido de que todos quieren el título que yo tengo en mis manos. Todos quieren, desde ahora me he dado cuenta que todos quieren pelear conmigo. Y eso es una meta muy difícil que van a tener ellos. Cualquiera que se ponga en mi camino, ya que yo estoy aquí para demostrarle al mundo lo que puede hacer el Plátano Power, lo que puede hacer un dominicano y lo que yo traigo en mi sangre, lo que es la sangre azul, blanca y roja para el mundo, y representar mi bandera y representar mi familia y cumplir un sueño, que eso es lo que tengo propuesto y nadie se va a cruzar mi camino.
Excelente, Adrián, muchísimas gracias por estar presente. Ya lo escucharon directamente desde el campeón de la República Dominicana, Adrián Herrera. Manténganse en sintonía. Fighting Evolution Wrestling sigue este evento este sábado 16 de diciembre, un evento en Coral Springs, Florida, el último evento del año y muchísimas sorpresas más que nos esperan en el 2018.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to introduce to each and every one of you FEW International Brand Ambassador for the Dominican Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Rafael Cabreja. gentlemen, like I said, one big round of applause for Rafael Cabrera.
Muy buenas noches, fanáticos de la lucha libre internacional en la Coral Springs, Florida. I think I might need to start over again, right? Good night, professional wrestling fans in Coral Springs, Florida. My name is Rafi C, and welcome to FEW International. I am the brand ambassador in the Dominican Republic. FEW has been in the Dominican Republic already twice in 2017. We have run 2 amazing shows, and I don't know if you guys know already, but we have an international champion, a Dominican national. His name is Adrian Herrera, and guys, get ready until you see him. He's amazing. He can fly, he can jump. He beat one of the biggest superstars of FEW to get that championship. And in 2018, get ready because FEW is going back to the DR. It's going to be here, and it's going to be amazing. I'm very grateful, very humbled. I'm very happy to be here tonight. Thanks to every single one of you for your cooperation, for everything you've done. All of you that called, that got the opportunity to be here, you'll get to see all these superstars, all this great crew. I'm without words. They're every single guy backstage and girl. It's amazing. And well, guys, you didn't come to see me, right? You didn't come to see me. You came to see matches, right? So let's go ahead and continue with this show because that's what you paid for, right? All right, so let's continue. The next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, with a combined weight of 467 pounds, is the Haitian Hurricane, Reggie Rhythm.
And after that great introduction by our brand ambassador down in the Dominican Republic, Fighting Evolution Wrestling, doing a lot of great things internationally over the last few months.
Orion. So here I go, Reggie Rhythm on the flow. The flags Haitian level me, man, just call me Zoe. I got my nation, my island, my people on my back. And if you hate, just catch me outside. Now how about that? The plan is still the same, the plan is still the change. I am the 509, that Haitian Hurricane. You put it in my soul, you put it in my blood. 200 blood season.
Headbanger Thrasher.
I do this for my people, every single ounce I bleed. I'm going hard for my enemy.
But he's looking to ascend back up the ladder. One of the most accomplished tag team wrestlers in the state of Florida. Let's see what he can teach Orion Shah in this encounter.
Orion Shah, I'm pretty sure Orion Shah is looking to teach Reggie Rhythm a thing or two as well.
And from Mexico City, Mexico, with a combined weight of 465 pounds, they are Steven and Julio, the Guadalupe brothers.
You want to talk about popular? You just have to look right over the wall. That's Julio and Steven Guadalupe coming right back to FEW as they are chopping at the bit, Julius, for a shot at those tag team titles. And up and down 2017, looking to end things on a high note with a big win here. We saw them upend Judge Jack Kelly and Lockjaw. Julio and Stefan. Julio and Stefan here. Again, their popularity on full display. And something's got to give here, Julius. Is the crowd very amped for this one? For the most popular man in all of Fighting Evolution Wrestling.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, this is a unique situation where we have the Haitian Hurricane combining with one of the top rising stars in FEW. I'm excited to see how they gel and the kind of chemistry that they have going on tonight.
As the bell sounds, we are underway. Senior official Bruce Owens assigned to this contest, the Haitian Hurricane Reggie Rhythm and Stefan Guadalupe to start things out here in our main event of the pre-show Breakout. As coming up, of course, we know of two title matches rather. The tag team titles on the line, the Headbangers defending against Cool Pimpin'. And, of course, the FEW heavyweight title on the line. The Soul Man Alex G, the brand new champion, defending against Jack Swagger. We know about Ryback and Ace Mayhem. But, Julius, something I want to know about, maybe you have a little bit more insight. The FEW Flair's title situation, the champion MJ Jenkins is here. Who will her challenger be?
Well, you're just going to have to wait and find out. I'm sure it's going to be a worthy opponent. I mean, we have a complete roster of really qualified ladies back there.
Breaking news here, Leto Press. Only a 1 count there for Stefan Guadalupe. Breaking news over the last couple of weeks. Red Velvet suffering a knee injury there in the Dominican Republic. She will be out of action for the duration of 2017. We'll be back in action once we gear back up in the new year. But for right now, Red Velvet on the shelf. She was scheduled for that title match here tonight. I have not seen Leah Knox in the back. There are a host of other ladies, but I want to know who's taking on MJ Jenkins here at Holiday Open Challenge 2. Who's answering that open challenge?
Well, we're gonna have to find out like everybody else. And by the way, the update on that breaking news is that Red Velvet hurt her knee. Yes, she did, but it wasn't in the ring. She was actually making a batch of cupcakes.
Well, that's something certainly need to find some video evidence of. But right now the double team's working. There's a double flapjack by Julio and Stefan as they are working at a high level right here, and you have to think their tag team experience has given them the advantage thus far over this makeshift team of Orion, Shah, and Reggie Rhythm.
It's nothing that they can't come back from. It's very early in the match, and what I can tell you is that they can definitely regroup. Maybe not.
As Julio Guadalupe does possess more size than just about anybody on the regular roster. Still trying to find his footing in Fighting Evolution Wrestling, but when he's able to be in there with his brother, the Guadalupe brothers have had a modicum of success, but again, Julius, trying to taste tag team gold in 2018.
Yeah, he does possess a lot of size. He also possesses a great unibrow. But, like we said, this new makeshift tag team, give them a chance. Give them a chance.
As the crowd very much into this match, as we have a near capacity crowd on hand here at Coral Springs High School, really filling up for this year-end event. Our South Florida home here for Fighting Evolution Wrestling, as Julio charges right at Reggie Rhythm, and he runs him into the turnbuckle, stomach first. Now driving those shoulders right to the midsection. And here comes Orion Shah.
Here we go.
And look at the quick tags here from Shah and Rhythm.
This is all we needed. This is all they needed, see? They're getting the pace of it. Because they're both really good individual athletes. So put them together and they're a great tag team.
You see them in and out right here. A very strong job by these two. And for the first time they're teaming together. Certainly looking like they've at least had a discussion or two before this matchup.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They went over different wardrobes that they might be wearing. They both went over their hatred of Mexican food.
But Julius here, keep your eyes on Stefan Guadalupe. He made the blind tag. Orion Shah does not realize it. As Stefan is in the ring, Shah's going to need to turn around. He does, and Stefan kicks him right in the midsection.
That's horrible. That's a Ricky mistake. Don't worry about it.
Hits him with the European uppercut. Orion Shah, you did point out a rookie mistake. Still just about ready to complete his first year in active competition. And look at that hard Irish whip as he goes over the top turnbuckle and tumbles all the way to the arena floor.
And it looks like Stefan just completed his complete career in active competition.
And now Reggie Rhythm jumps to the floor. Looks like he's going to check on Stefan Guadalupe. As Rhythm...
Reggie's a great guy. He's a great guy. You see what a great, see how he helped him in the ring?
Sends him back into the ring. Lateral press only gets a near fall. But you can see the attitude change in Reggie Rhythm over the last couple of months. When he was a member of the Elite, he might have pulled out some underhanded tactics there. Stefan Guadalupe might have met face first with that steel ring post.
I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about when he was champion? When he was the FEW champion?
When he was FEW champion, Sir John, MDK, Ace Mayhem, whoever it was surrounding him, JB Cool. Reggie Rhythm's had some supporters in the past.
Well, he was champion at the time, so he was doing what champions do.
And there's the spinning back fist. And turns him inside out with that lariat. Lateral press here, 1, 2. And Julio Guadalupe breaks it up. Julius, back and forth here on the pre-show breakout main event between the Guadalupe brothers and Reggie Rhythm and Orion Shah.
And this is what you got to remember. This is just the pre-show, Blake. Just the pre-show. Just imagine what we have in store for the main show.
We know 2 championship matches confirmed to be on the line in our main show. Alex G and Jack Swagger for the FEW championship. And Cool Pippin and the Headbangers for the tag team titles. And of course, the big guy Ryback and his big-time meeting with Ace Mayhem. Belly-to-back suplex dumps him right on the back of his neck. But only a 2 count there for Orion Shah.
And who are you going for in that matchup, that Ace Mayhem and the big guy Ryback?
Everybody knows what the big guy is made of. He's looking to feast on Ace Mayhem tonight. He's ready to be fed some more. But I'll tell you what, long stroke style has been the style over the last couple of months here at FEW. As look at that drop toe hold, and the elbow dropped right on the small of the back here. 1, 2, and a near fall for Reggie Rhythm. But him and Orion Shah have been somewhat impressive here over the last few minutes.
Yes, they have, and like you said, long stroke style. I think long stroke style is long and stronger than ever, so I think Ryback's in for a big surprise. I think he's just going to walk in and out on Ace Mayhem tonight.
He very well could be, as there's the tag once again into Orion Shah, but Stefan Guadalupe trying to fight out of the corner here. It's 1-on-2. Guadalupe crawls through Shah's legs. Shah grabs his foot. Stefan goes for this in-step up in Saguri.
That was beautiful. And what is he going to do now?
Couldn't get it. Goes for the belly to back. And Stefan uses his quickness to get out of it. And there's the tag into Julio. And Julio Guadalupe, a house of fire.
Wow. He's definitely on fire.
Spine buster by Julio Guadalupe. Lateral press hooks the inside leg. 1, 2. And a 2.5. But the Guadalupe brothers start to pick up some momentum here.
Reggie was almost in there. He saw that his partner was in trouble. He almost jumped in.
Turns him inside out. Shah puts on the brakes. And now it looks to be 2-on-1 with Rhythm and Shah against Julio Guadalupe. Sends Shah into the opposite buckle. Charges in. Eats the boot of Orion Shah. He charges right back out. Into that spinning side slam. This could do it. 2. And Rhythm again breaks it up.
Rhythm dived in head first. And oh.
As Stefan Guadalupe back in. As he's taking it to Reggie Rhythm here. But the Haitian Hurricane with a series of knife-edge chops. Look at Stefan with a roundhouse kick. Stuns the former FEW champion. Goes for the Irish whip. Reversed by Rhythm. He rears back. Stefan puts on the brakes, sends him to the apron. And there's the Itsuguri. And just like that, Julio Guadalupe has Shah set up to go right over the wall. Julio's got the cover, hooks the outside leg. 2, 3, and the Guadalupe brothers pick up another win.
And the winners of this match, the team of the Guadalupe Brothers.
Definitely did need this win to get a little bit more momentum, and I'm happy for him.
Certainly an incredible win for Julio and Stefan. Certainly the way they want to end 2017 as the tag team division continues to heat up here in Fighting Evolution Wrestling. The Guadalupe brothers trying to throw their hat in the ring as it relates to the number 1 contendership. Who will be the new number 1 contenders after Cool Pimpin get their shot tonight? The Headbangers putting the titles on the line. A lot of great tag teams here in Fighting Evolution Wrestling. We'll see how it all plays out in 2018, but that will bring the end to our pre-show breakout. Julius, again, a big card on hand. Thank you for watching us live on YouTube. Now, if you're not here in Coral Springs, you're going to have to wait till the video gets uploaded, because right now it's time for Holiday Open Challenge 2.